What's up, America? Neil here from the Geauga Firearms Academy. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most underrated self-defense tools on the planet. So what we have here is the MAG-TAC by Mag-Light. Now, Mag-Light has been making very good flashlights for a very long time. But one thing you'll notice on here, where you will typically find that little Mag-Light, that little rubber button, it is obviously not here, which is exactly what we want in a self-defense type flashlight. Instead, we have the all-important tailcap switch. This way, in a high-stress scenario, if you ever had to use this, rather than trying to find some little button, which is never going to happen, all you have to do is depress the back of the flashlight and the light will come on. What else you may notice that's important is that when I press the button, the light comes on. When I release the button, it goes off. That's called momentary on. That is extremely important, because the last thing we want to do is tell everybody where we are, especially if we're in a scenario where there could be a potential threat looking for us. So this allows us to quickly illuminate an area and turn it back off again, using the darkness to our advantage and the light to our advantage. Now, as I said earlier, this is one of the most underrated self-defense tools, simply because the flashlight itself, when shined in someone's eyes, especially at night, it completely blinds them. And that few seconds might be all the time that you need in order to access the weapon or to get out of the scenario and not have to use lethal force. And I've never been anywhere where they say you cannot bring a flashlight. So very, very good. In addition to that, this is an aluminum construction, very high quality, so this can also be used as a blunt striking object. One thing you'll notice, some flashlights, self-defense tactical style flashlights, you'll see what they call a crown bezel here, where it's kind of like a sharpened, like a crown. Those are great too. This one doesn't particularly have it, but whether you have one or not, it's not a big deal, but they are also nice. The one thing you'll notice, this one does have an OD green on it. That's Duracoat. I did that myself. So I don't know if they actually sell the whole thing in OD or not, but I like the color, so I put it on there. Other than that, it's got a very handy, nice clip, which is highly adjustable. You just turn the knob here and you can slide it up or down depending on how you want it to ride. It uses CR123 batteries, which put out a tremendous amount of light. This is 320 lumens. Again, it does have a high and low setting if you want it to switch to low. But once again, it always comes to the high setting as soon as you touch the light, and it will stay on momentarily, or if you double click the rear tail cap light, it will stay on indefinitely until it runs out. Once again, Mag-Light really did a great job in the construction on this flashlight. You can find it online anywhere between, and of course remember, we're talking about January 2016, so depending on when you look at this video, prices may change, but you can typically find these anywhere from $55 to $65 online. They are water resistant. They're good for dropping up to 3 feet. And once again, just a really good flashlight. Puts out a very hot center light and then a kind of a flared out center. It does have an adjustable beam on it, but I suggest you guys put some Loctite and tighten it down all the way so that when you press the light, it just stays just like that, so you don't have to mess around with it. Highly recommend this light. Very, very good. I've used it for a long time now. I've had this one for over a year, and it's been very durable. So that is the MAG-TAC flashlight by Mag-Light. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed that real quick equipment review there. One of the things I highly recommend, again, is a flashlight, whether it's this brand or whoever's, but follow those same features and you can't go wrong. As far as everyday carry, I always have a flashlight with me, and I recommend you guys get in the habit of doing the same thing for yourselves. Until next time, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Remember, it's always better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.